Hey, this is Victor Antonio, and welcome to my new training series called Shark Tank Survival Guide, How to Pitch Investors. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of that series, Shark Tank. I love watching these investors go up in front of the sharks, a panel of investors, and pitch their product. As I started watching the series, I realized there's a lot of mechanical things that they're doing right and doing wrong. And so what I want to do in this series is really peel apart, break apart that structure to help you, if you're an investor, use these strategies and technique to get the money you want for your idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to look at the Shark Tank structure. When you walk in and you're doing the pitch, what's the structure of that pitch? If we understand the structure, we can break it apart and become very good at delivering it. Second, we're going to look at the valuation gap. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. One of the first things the investors come in and ask for is the number of money, investment, and a percentage equity, right? That creates a valuation for the company, a perceived anchor. So we're going to talk about how they arrive at that number, but then we're going to bridge the gap between what they perceive and what you want. And that's going to help you get the idea and the money you want. Next, we're going to talk about shark traps. Things they're going to ask you, things they're going to say to try to trap you, and we're going to avoid those traps. We're also going to talk about shark bait. How do you do some chumming into the water? How do you attract these sharks so they'll want to buy from you? Because what you want to do is create a feeding frenzy so people will buy, want to invest in your product or idea. Next, shark repellent. Things that basically sharks don't want to hear. If they hear these things, they're just going to repel. They're going to go away, and you're not going to get any investors. So again, these are almost like landmines. You want to avoid them. So we're going to talk about what are some of the shark repellents, things to say, things not to say, specifically that, not to say, that will repel sharks. Last but not least, if we understand how the sharks think, how these investors think, then we can position ourselves to actually be more effective in our pitch. Again, if we understand what they're looking for and what we have to offer, we can bridge that gap, we're going to be more effective in our presentation. So get excited. If you have a product idea and an innovation and you're ready to pitch to an investor, you want to watch this series because I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to break it down for you very simply. So if you're excited, I hope so, because I am. Here we go.